today I'm going to be talking about a little bit serious topic. I will be talking about suicide in here. So in this video, so if you get triggered by suicide stuff, then I wouldn't recommend watching this video. So let's get right into it. Lately I've been going through a lot of mental health problems. I haven't been motivated. This has been going on for quite a while. But it's gotten worse after a relationship I was in. Not my current relationship that I just got out of. So, it was a relationship that I was in, over a month ago, back in May. After that relationship, my mental health just got worse, and it's been rocky. So generally a lot of my videos I've made on TikTok with sad videos, they're real emotions. I mean, a lot of people might think, oh, it's acting. No, not really. A lot of it's my real emotions because it sounds ironic. And I space out. That's why I space out in some of my videos. Is because I get too into the sound and my thoughts start to take over. And I space out. And I try, and I obviously, and you can tell in the videos where I'm trying to fight off, I'm not spacing out, I need to focus on the video, and yeah. And I've been venting a lot for the past 3 weeks on my Instagram story. If you follow my Instagram, then you'll know what I'm talking about. And I've tried not to do that because I try to keep positivity, and there was a time where I was just vent a lot, and and I tried to bring back positivity. I tried bringing positivity back, and I would refuse to vent, and if I did, it was once every couple of weeks. There were weeks in between, and I've been doing it a lot again lately, and I need to stop. But I try to be there for my followers, and I try to be there for everyone. I mean, there's been several times where I've pushed down what I was going through if I was upset and just not having an all-time good moment, and someone DM'd me and asked for help, I would push it down and just help them. And I need to learn my limits on it because it's not helping me helping other people, because I need to get better for myself, because I've made a lot of people worry about me because of and because I don't mind helping people. I do the vents because I used to not like venting, and I didn't like venting at all online. Generally, and I do it to show people, it's you're not the only one who goes through stuff. It's just to show people that you're not alone. Everything will be okay, even if it doesn't seem so right now. Even I know that, but there's it's those moments to where it gets so overwhelming in your head that every hint of things getting to okay doesn't seem possible. And especially in the house I'm in now, it's really my home is really toxic. And I'm talking about this, and I'm going to explain a little bit what happened to my home because it needs to be out. I'm tired of hiding it. I'm tired of, and it's just to a point to where it's hard to stay positive in my home. I've grown up with arguing in the house. My dad's a hothead. He mentally abusive. And I'm saying this, and I kept it in, and I only thing I would explain about online as far as home wise was it's toxic and not a great environment. But like, and I'm bringing out why and a reason why is because I could get in trouble if this gets out to my dad. And I do have family who follows my YouTube, so I'm hoping none of this gets back to him. So yeah, I do. And the reason why I say I could get in trouble is because my dad doesn't like me and my sister talking about what goes on in the home. And again, my dad would deny this because he thinks he's the perfect person and that he does nothing wrong. But like, he doesn't like us talking about what happens or what goes on. And I could be risking a lot right now, but like, I'm tired of hiding it. I'm tired of keeping it in. And if you don't know, I am non-binary. I go by they, them pronouns. The name I chose for myself that I go by when I'm not around family who don't know is Alex. Or sometimes my followers will call me Panda. But I can't come out. I don't know how my dad would react. And I'm scared to come out. And I'm scared to come out. I don't know how he would react about me being non-binary, having no gender. So I can't. And even though I know I only have, because I turned 16 in October, and after I turn 16, I will only have 2 years left here, because I'm leaving at 18. That's how bad it is here. I was gonna try to stay till graduation for my sister, but I don't want to stay here any longer than I have to. So, like, because I can't take it as much as it now. And it's a reason being home, being in this environment is a lot of majority of my problems. It's because of the environment and because of how toxic. And like, it's just the center of my problems rely on my environment and being in this house that I'm in now. It's the majority of reasons why a lot of my mental problems even exist. I a lot of times feel invisible at home because the attention is normally wrapped around my younger sister. It's usually all about her. That's hardly ever about me, and I've learned to accept it, even though it still hurts, even though I already know, like, kind of used to it. It still, hurts a little bit knowing. But I mean, I only have almost 2 years left anyways. So, and this is when suicide's gonna come in. For the past 2 months, I've been really suicidal. My currently now ex-girlfriend, has had to help stop me from going through with it. That's how bad it's gotten for me. And I've kept that. I mean, I've talked about disappearing on my Instagram stories, but like, never talked about actually of me going through with it. And I haven't gone through with it, but like, I've came close, and I've scared people. I've scared people who are close to me, and a lot of it comes with being. And a lot of this has to do with the fact that, now what this is all gonna come to is check on your friends who seem most happiest. Because I try to make it out like I'm okay all the time so that I can help people around me. And I have to learn my limits. I have to learn to know when to take care of myself and not others. And it's okay to do that. Whenever you're in a state to like mine, it's okay to be like, hey, as much as I would love to help you, I can't even help myself right now. You know, just admitting it. Because I have a problem with trying to admit it. I've tried to not run away because I ran away from my problems for so long that I'm trying not to do that anymore. So I'm just gonna say this for anyone who's watching this. Check on your friends. All friends in general, because everyone matters. But if you're going through stuff, or if you're at the limit, at the point like where I'm at right now, it's best for you to be like, hey, it's like you can check in on them, but also know your limits on how much you can take, because you don't want to overdo yourself when you can't even help yourself. And I mean that very positively, as much as that came out. I mean, because I have to learn to do that. It's something I have to learn to do. But I'm just going to say this, and I appreciate everyone who watched this. I'm just going to say, please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll link my social medias down below.